Hey guys, it's Lazbro. I'm back for another video. Today I'm going to be doing a reaction video. Now I'm not going to be reacting to a video, I'm going to be reacting to a comic. Today I'm going to be reacting to the issue 2 of Sonic the Hedgehog IDW, the spin-off series, Bad Guys. So this is the second installment in the spin-off series to the IDW Sonic comics, featuring all the villains that have been in the series so far. So, yeah, it's finally time for the part 2 of Bad Guys. Now, to recap what happened in the last issue, Eggman's former right hand and admirer, Dr. Starline the Platypus, was trying to infiltrate one of Eggman's facilities, but was having a little bit of difficulty getting in without his warp topaz, which was taken from him by Eggman and Metal Sonic, and now he's a little bit powerless at the moment and unable to fight off all the robots guarding the place. So he decided to enlist the help of some bad guys that have been detained. So he broke into a prison facility and busted out all the villains that have been locked up. These villains include the leader of the Deadly Six, Zavok, the Skunk Brothers, Rough and Tumble, and the shape-shifting octopus and former mercenary Mimic. So now all these characters are going to be working together to, well, Starline's making them believe that they're going to be fighting against Eggman and Sonic, but Starline's really just using them to get into this facility and obtain whatever it is he's after. So now, I don't know how that's going to play out. If they're all going to work together, if they're going to, it says they're going to be fighting with each other, and so I'm curious, what is it that Starline wants in this base? And judging from the box on the cover art that he's opening, which is emitting some familiar red, blue, and yellow lights, which we've seen before in the previous Sonic the Hedgehog issue, 33. So I'm wondering, is this connected with the hooded figure in issue 33? Maybe. Maybe the figure is one of the villains. I guess we'll find out as this series continues, so I say, let's jump right into this. Here we go, Bad Guys. Story by Ian Flynn, art by Jack Lawrence. So, okay. No matter, I'll just warp back to the base and regroup. Drat. Force of habit. Yeah, you don't have the warp topaz anymore. This would be a simple matter if I could just warp with the topaz. But Eggman chose to squatter that resource. And I lack the physical power. I was to a brute force. Sonic would. Alright, you know what? I can't read all this. It's just going to take too long. So I'm just going to say what's going to happen here. So it's just a recap here. Starline's are trying to figure out what exactly he was going to do here. So alright, so it's just recapping here. He's trying to figure out what he's going to do, how he's going to get into the base without the warp topaz. Here he busted out all the villains. And so now our story begins. So here we have our villains. As you can see, these are the main enemies for the main story here. Are they going to work together, or are they going to fight amongst each other? So, here we go. Okay. Looks like they're fighting a big heavy metal hammer guy. And they're telling us who the villains are. We all know who they are. We've all seen the comics. Alright, so everyone thinks we're in this to get revenge on Eggman, but none of them suspect they're all just parts in a much larger plan to put me back in his good graces. Of course. He still wants to gain Eggman's approval. Okay, so here we go. What's this? Power, speed, flight. Oh, I see. The power cores from Sonic Heroes. Nice callback there. Ball pit. Really? Kicking kids? That's not very nice. You don't kick kids in a ball pit. course, Mimic wants to disappear from Eggman's radar since he's still on his hit list. Concentrated energy used by a very, I guess, machines in Eggman's Empire. Yeah, we know. We've seen those enemies in Sonic Heroes. Properly harnessed, they amplify the user's physical abilities. Yeah, I think we've seen that already. Mimic's getting a little touchy there. He's hacking into the egg net here. Sorry, I'm not... I can't read all this, guys. It'll take too long. Of course, Zavok's taking charge here. Makes sense. He likes to be the one in charge. You will follow my orders without question or hesitation. Typical. Of course he's using him from the start. Don't go there, Starline. You remember how that's how you got kicked out in the first place. Okay, so here we are back at the base, and they're busting up the badniks. Ooh, they're really kicking butt here. So what is your master project? Of course you're going to dispose of them. You're just using them as pawns. Rough and tumble! They just have to keep doing that Team Rocket thing, don't they? Smoke screen. Ew, he's gonna do the gas bomb. And Mimic's holding his breath. Boom, boom, bang, bang. And there goes the and Zavok's doing his thing. And the gate's open. Okay. Okay, so... okay, so they're bringing up the mental virus. If you guys don't remember, the Starline recruited the Deadly Six to help him contain and control the metal virus incident. Try not to become Eggman. Rough and Tumble are going at it. And Mimic turns into Sonic. Ooh, what is that? A dinosaur robot? Yikes. Well, of course Eggman's gonna have countermeasures. You think he'd make it so easily for someone to break into his base? Eggman's probably watching on the cameras. Uh-oh, here we go. Yikes. Tagging out. I'll handle this. Yep, it's shielded. Guess he's not taking control of that robot. Oh boy, they're gonna use a stink bomber. Good luck with that. Hey bot, open up wide. Your inside's bolt to get jammed. Special delivery from Rough and Tumble. Grand Stink Bomber Slam. Crack, boom, puff. Oh man, it ain't getting in out back. Up after a wet one. Yep, they took it down. Must have been something that ate. Well, they took down that big dinosaur robot. So there we go. They're getting whatever it is they were after, I guess. Yes, the cores are in those boxes. Okay, so I guess they got what they wanted from that place. They're trying to make it look like Sonic broke in. I think Eggman's probably going to know it was them, somehow. Yep, here we go. Here's Eggman. Eggman's already on to them. Oh boy, here we go. Long-term plan? What are those in those containers that he's got there? What's he slapping on his wrist there? What are you up to, Starline? He slapped something on the where this topaz used to be. Oh boy. Success. Now I can contend with the self-proclaimed heroes of the world. With the power of the Tri-Core. Tri-Core? Okay, here it is, guys. Starline's new power source, the Tri-Core. Next time, Power Grab. And that's it, you guys. That's Bad Guys Part 2. Okay, so it looks like... So as you guys see here, he's using all three of the power cores. Speed, flight, power. Now, doesn't that look very familiar to a certain character that Shadow was fighting in the ending of issue 33? The hooded figure in the snow coat was using the same things. So, I'm pretty 100% sure that that hooded figure is Dr. Starline, and he's using the Tri-Cores. So, I don't know what Starline's... If that is Starline, I'm not sure what he's planning, but he's obviously up to something. And of course, right now, actually, technically, this is before that, because this is during the events of issues 31 and 32, and 33 is months later. So, I'm pretty sure this is Starline's new power source. And he just used it in issue 33 to defeat Shadow. So now, I could be wrong, I could be right, I could be spot on. We don't know. We're just going to have to wait and see when issue 34 comes out. And Bad Guys Part 3. So, yeah, that was my reaction to Bad Guys Issue 2. It was a very enjoyable thing. I liked all the action between the villains here, how they were working together, and most of the time they were bickering. But, of course, you know, Starline's just playing them all for fools. He's using them to accomplish his own goals to conquer the world for Eggman, and hopefully get back into his praise and services. Now, what he could be doing in the current story arc right now, I don't know. But I'm sure there's a reason he's concealing himself if it is him. Like I said, we'll just have to wait and see when the next issue comes out. So, yeah, I really like the artwork. I like the direction this comic went, and gives us a little bit more in-depth look into Starline's new abilities for the future series. I'm sure Starline will be returning with this new power source in future stories. And we finally get to see Eggman back again. I'm sure he's pretty on to the villains at this point. It couldn't have been Sonic who tampered with the security stuff and everything. So, I guess we'll see what happens in Part 3. And, well, that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed this reaction. I know I didn't really talk much. I really should have, read the dialogue, but it would have made this video a lot longer. Maybe I'll do that when I do reaction to issue 34. But we'll see what happens when the next issue comes out. So stay tuned for my reaction to Sonic IDW issue 34. And until next time, I'm Lazbro. I'll catch you guys later.